Okay, in this video tutorial, I will show you how to complete Word 3 assignment. Okay, this is called proofreading or editing, right? You need to pay attention here on the collaboration and reviewing section, especially number 9. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to do this one. All right, so I'm gonna move this to the right side. And then I'm gonna bring the paper here. Okay, so here what you need to do, okay, it said that turn on track changes and show all markups. So you need to go to review tab, markup, turn on this one, and track changes. You see this? You need to turn it on for everyone. Okay, so turning this on. Once you turn on, they will ask you in the tracking group, choose show revision in balloon. So you have to go here. You have to go to show markup, balloons, and show revision in balloon. Make sure this is checked, okay? And then the next one, they ask you in the first paragraph, right? In the first paragraph, delete and complete the second sentence. Replace with this sentence. So I'm gonna go here, right? I will go to the first paragraph here. I'm going to highlight this and delete, and then you're gonna type what? As you will see in my resume, I have the credentials that you are seeking and believe I can be a valuable asset to Deluxe Computers. Notice that when I make some changes, the color change, right? This is where the editing take place, right? Is taking place. So as you know that if you do not turn on the track changes, all the editing will not show up, will not display. Therefore, it's important that you follow instruction from number 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and so on until 15. And now the next one in the last paragraph, you need to change. It say change the word obtain to gain. So this one originally it has the word called obtain and then change this to gain, right? So notice that anything that you change, it will display. Then the next thing, change the font color, right? The font color here, we need to change this January 15 to red. So we need to go here and change this to red, all right? And the next what they ask you, change the salutation to read Dear Dr. Reed. So here, I'm gonna say here, change this to what? Dear Dr. Here, we're gonna change this to insert the comment. Actually, insert the comment. I'm sorry, it was a mistake. So it was here. You gotta go insert and then make comment. Where is review? Comment here, right? New comment, right? So I'm gonna put here, changes to what? Changes to Dear Mr. Reed. Dear Mr. or Dr. Reed, right? As you notice that when I change this, it will say the name here. I'm the author, which is Robert Ho, and I change this to Dear Dr. Reed. So if I click this no markup, that's the original file. But when I show all markup, it will display all the changes and comment that I make, as indicate in the instruction here, right? So finally, go anywhere in the document, insert a comment where you recommend some sort of change. You decide what to recommend and start off the following comment, I recommend, okay? So I'm gonna go write this, and then let's say that I want to change, recommend what? Okay. I'm going to put new comment. Maybe I recommend this to put Mr. and Mrs. for example. Mr. and Mrs. Read, for example, right? So that's what it means by collaboration of viewing. So if students do this exercise correctly, you will see that all the addition took place here, right? The comment, the changes, right? Replacing word, replacing what you call that, the color, right? This one has to be changed color, right? This one, we need to change this to red, right? See, that one, I have to change the color red. So now after this, if I go to review, right, this is the original file, no markup. When I see this, all markup, it shows all the editing. So now you can save this file and save this as what? Save this as Word Lab number 3. It's called editing. So when someone asks you to proofread, then the client or people who submitted the paper know what you have changed, right? What changes that you recommend to them, okay? Because this is the original file. After you make some changes, this is how it looks like. So make sure you turn on this track changes, otherwise it will not work. That is the purpose of Word assignment lab number 3 regarding editing. I do understand that a few students have issue or concern on this assignment. Maybe they don't know how to do it or the concept about it. So hopefully that this video is informative and helpful to you. Thank you very much. Have a great week and have a blessed week as well. Thank you. Bye.